All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description. It's in the chat. Click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate your presence here at the Sabra Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sabra Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out the catalog, get that discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 2,500 video. Fire, all on fire. Over 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general, Black Illuminati, hip hop, occult, Freemasonry exposed. Yeah, we on the frats, we on the sororities, we on them too. Too raw for YouTube. It's just too much hot sauce on it. Got to take it. You got to take it to we got to take it to SETI University. It's too hot. You feel me? For any platform. We got all the religions exposed. We got ancient history from Egypt, Ethiopia, old Mecca. It's just so much. And I want you to get over there, check it out, because there's not another website on the planet that could compare or compete. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, BPC, making noise. We never come, exclusive live streams. We already know we take the gloves off. This is exquisite, exclusive information, man. The titles you've never seen before. And again, this is the latest and the greatest. This is the lecture hall for the general, and I'm most definitely taking it up a notch. I want you to know that I appreciate you. So if you come on Patreon, you gonna eat. You feel what I'm saying? To all the family out there, King Seti is on Rumble. The Black Power scholar that will not stumble or fumble is on Rumble. Make sure you subscribe. To all the family out there that donate to the general, I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate to the general. The link there on the screen, it's in the chat, it's in the video description. Click it, donate. I thank you. I appreciate you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Now, things is really changing over there in that Israeli Hamas war that's been going on for, I don't know how long it's been, about 6 months now, 6-7 months. Around that time they've been beefing over there, and things came to a head just recently where 6 Israeli hostages were executed. You see, and one of the Israelis, I guess he was one of the more popular ones. You see, and so you know how they make up, they have a poster boy, and and everybody, out of all of them, he becomes the poster boy. And people really, they make a, they making making all type of memes and all of these things, hoping for his return, and and people idolizing him all over the Israeli world and European world, and they execute him. And so it's obviously it's hitting home over there. It's really hitting home, and the people are the Israelis are turning on Benjamin Netanyahu. They saying that he let them down. He let them down because he said that he would bring them home. And they saying that he should have signed this ceasefire deal, which he's not going to do. He's already doubled down and say he's not signing shit. You see, he's not signing shit. Let me tell y'all something about Netanyahu. Netanyahu is the destroyer. He not in there to do nothing else. Let me tell y'all something. You got, as you can see, you got two different type of Israelis. You see, you got some that, they moderates. You see, they moderates. Then you got some, they just they more like, the everyday, European, want to go downtown shopping and they la 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 la. They don't care. They don't care. You see about, some of the things that the hardliners, which Netanyahu is he's one of the hardest of the hardliners. You see, and they, and they more concerned about maintaining control over the state of Israel. They not, and so that's what they don't give a fuck about nothing what the moderates is talking about. They don't give a goddamn about none of that. You see, and so Netanyahu is in place he's been put in place by the hardliners. He's not there to pacify no moderate. He's not. You see, he's not there. He's not, he's not there, no liberal type of Israeli. You know what I'm saying? He's not there for nothing like that. He's there to put his foot in the Arab ass over there, the Palestinian. That's what he there for. And anybody that thinking he have no intention of really negotiating. You see what I'm saying? Because he feel, what happened October, last year, that's just only a sign that, next time, what it could be. And like I said, they got caught with their goddamn, they got caught slipping. Because really, Hamas could have went in there deeper. If they would have went in there deeper, ain't no telling what type of damage they would have done. You see what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. I'm not, I just sit back. Like I've been studying, military things for a long time. You see what I'm saying? I watched it when I was young. That was still, social studies and world news and all of that. I studied it for a long time. You see what I'm saying? And when you see the likes of a Netanyahu, he know more, let me tell you, and I'm trying to say it in a way, he know better the real predicament that they in. Now you got some Israelis there. They could go blend into society. They don't give a fuck. They could go in, into, they're Europeans. You see, the Israeli thing, they'll play that. You see, but reality, they're Europeans. So they could go into any European nation. They could just dissolve into any European nation and just disappear. Really. I mean, when you think about it, it's a whole lot of Jews out here. People don't even know they Jew. You see what I'm saying? You wouldn't even know they Jewish. It was, I saw, I forget, it was online and they talked about people that you didn't even know was a Jew. They don't even tell you you would just think they just any other little European. I think Harrison Ford, the guy that's that played Harry Potter. You see, he's Jewish. You see what I'm saying? Harrison Ford and all. It's a lot of them. They Jewish. You wouldn't know it. So you got a lot of them. They're not practicing Jews, and so I don't know what that means. Because if you're not practicing, I don't know how you still a Jew. Because if you saying it's by blood, then we could tell you don't have no blood, right? The only way you could be a Jew is that you convert to the religion, and so that's you're a convert, but you're not by blood, right? So if you're not a practicing Jew, I don't see how you still a Jew. You see, if you're not practicing the religion. But anyway, uh, so many of them, they could just go off. They don't. They could go off and what? Let me see. Say, was Dr. Clark correct about the origin of the word Jew? You had to show me what Dr. Clark said. What did he say, JD? Exactly what he say? Where the word Jew come from? You see, and tell me what lecture that was, and it'll come right back up because I didn't watch so many Dr. Clark lectures that you know what I'm saying. You just put in there what context that he put it in. But anyway, see, Netanyahu one of them hardliners. See, he one of them ones that been put in there by the Rothschilds. See, they on them hardliners. Well, the word jewelry, yeah, it comes from Jew. Yes, that's true. That is true. That's true. But the word jewelry comes from the word Jew and not vice versa. You see what I'm saying? And they named it after the Jew because yes, he had dominated, the diamond trade and with the Oppenheimers and down in South Africa, the Oppenheimers and what's the other one? You had the Oppenheimers and then you had De Beers, the Oppenheimer and De Beers. You feel me? So yes, that is true, and that's why they call it jewelry. You see, because they are the ones that, and even when you got other names that are Jew, Rubenstein, because they own all the rubies, Silverstein. You see what I'm saying? Because they own all this Goldstein, Silverstein, Rubystein. You see, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Jay came into existence in the 16th century. Yeah, the J did come into existence, but they use other, they use a lot of time they use the I. The I was used, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. You see, but yeah, they stole all the rubies. So, Netanyahu is a hardliner. He in there, he worked for Rothschild. You see, he in there with he worked for the Rothschild. And they didn't told him, make sure, they intend to rule that land. They don't, the other ones like the moderates, they don't give a damn. They'll blend right into any other society. They just want to go down there and go shopping and shit and this, that, but he understands the predicament that they in. Netanyahu understands the predicament that they in, that they are surrounded on all sides by them Arabs. And he know that they can't wait, you understand, to topple that nation. And that's the reality of it. You see, but them Europeans put them over there. And see, the thing is, the British, you see, yeah, he look delusional, and he a sick motherfucker, and he ain't gonna take his hand off that goddamn, that machine gun. He ain't gonna take his hand. He's like, yeah, he ain't gonna let it go. He gonna let it, and shit. When you work for the Rothschild, you gonna have to be delusional, because they didn't told him, and it's hardliners that didn't told him right now. Even though you got all the Jews that's out in the streets that's telling them to sign that ceasefire deal, he got them hardliners up there in the what they call it, the Knesset or some. They saying, God damn it, if he sign it, he done for. You see, so he on both sides, and so he know, he know, and so his legacy gonna be that he He was the destroyer, that he had to come in at a time. And when you think about, in the Bible where God told Hezekiah and kill them all. That's what God told Hezekiah. Don't leave none breathing. Don't leave none breathing. That's what he said. That's what God said. And God said that a many times in that book. Yeah. Yeah, well, he's Ashkenaz. You feel me? He's Ashkenaz. He's Ashkenaz. Their bloodline come from Germany. Yeah. Yeah, he's sick with it. Yeah, you say he looks demonic. He is. That motherfucker Samael, he Beelzebub. That motherfucker Baal. But that way, because Baal is an African. But yeah, but I'm talking about the one they talking about, that cook motherfuckers and shit and this, that, and the third. He all that. He's all that. You feel what I'm saying? So he got a job to do. He ain't there. He know people gonna hate him, but that ain't what he in there. That's what they brought him back for. That's what they brought him back for. To finish the job. To finish the goddamn job. And I doubt very seriously that that he signed any ceasefire. He's not gonna sign that deal. He's not going to sign that deal. I don't believe it. He's not going to have no ceasefire because, he still got to do, it's more damage that need to be done. And if you can't go 75% because he's already done a lot of damage. And you know what I'm saying? They not going and they going to regroup on his ass. That's all they're going to do. They know the ceasefire is only a means for them to regroup. All the damage that he done, you know what I'm saying? All the buildings that he didn't knock, all the people he didn't kill since they started this war. You think they're going to forgive and forget some shit like that? Yeah. Yeah. So you think they're going to forgive and some goddamn forget? He's the Terrified Part 3. Yeah, that motherfucker, Pinhead. That motherfucker Pinhead. You know what I'm saying? When that motherfucking Netanyahu come in there, that motherfucker come in there like Pinhead. The motherfucking doors open. You see the lights and shit before you see him. You see them goddamn lights coming through the door, bright as hell, and then you see that motherfucker come through the lights, step in there and shit. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucking pins in his head. That motherfucker say, "Oh, the pain." He say, "Pain? Pain? You don't even know the meaning." He say, "Oh, the pain." He say, "Pain?" He say, "You don't even know the meaning of that word." You feel me? You don't even know the meaning of that word. Let me show you pain. You feel me? That motherfucker Pinhead. He's not coming up off it. So, it's gonna be turmoil. That nation may implode on itself. It very well may implode on itself. Because no matter whoever take control, even after Netanyahu, you understand what I'm saying? If you come in there weak after all this shit that didn't happen, y'all can just throw the towel in. Y'all can throw the towel in because the next time they hit, they're going to intend to topple the Israelis. They're going to intend to topple. There's never going to be no peace over there. Never. Never. And so, he very well, he may look like, but for them hardliners, they rooting for him. They telling him he bet not take his boot up off them motherfuckers' neck. That's what they telling him. And that's true. That's true. Yeah, and it could be World War III. That's why they got all them damn aircraft carriers and all that over there. You see, it's sitting right out there out in the water just in case. And that's the hardliners. They in the United States too. That's the hardliners. You see, that ain't just it's the United States. It's the Rothschilds. You see, it's the British. You see, it's the French. Yeah, they say, but what if they lose it? Can they afford to lose it? Ask that question. Can they afford to lose it? All them nations that I called out. And And the answer is no. They cannot afford to lose that area. They cannot. Yeah, he in there. He in there. He over there in their ass like X-Lax. He running through their ass like X-Lax. You know, that motherfucker gonna be known in history as Netanyahu, the butcher. They go they go name Netanyahu, they go call the butcher. That's what they go call his ass. All right, family. I appreciate y'all for being in here with me today, man. We're gonna be back tomorrow with another powerful day. Yeah, yeah. That's right. That's true. That's true, good brother Zell. They don't have no soul. You right. That's true. All right, family. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be safe. That damn virus is out there. If you're on the East Coast, make sure you strengthen your immune system. This is General Sarah Sunsetti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Support the general. Black power.